I'm going to start by drawing the neckline. So grab your basic sports bra block, which I showed you how to make, and some pasties. So I'm going to use the pasties to draw a circle around the apex so that the neckline of my cap won't be too low. So I'm matching the center of the pasty with my apex. The diameter of this circle is 7 centimeters, so the radius is 3.5 centimeters in case you don't have a pasty to do that. And then I'm going to draw a curved line to connect the top of the circle with the top of my wire line, and then I can start drafting my lower cap pattern. Okay, so I'm marking the spot on the upper wire line. I'm going to mark 1 inch away from that spot, and then I'm going to mark 1 3/8 of an inch from the underarm. I'm going to draw a straight line, and then I'm going to mark 1 inch above that. So I'm going to take my French curve ruler and connect those 3 points. After that, I'm going to mark this using a marker pen so you can see it clearly. So this is going to be my guide for the lower cap pattern. I'm drawing a 1 cm seam allowance at the wire line. Then I'm going to split my cap and expand it by 1.5 inches. So I took my full bust measurement minus my underbust measurement. For me, that's 30.5 minus 26, which will give me 4 inches. Then I subtract 1 inch from that measurement, so my answer is 3. I divided 3 by 2 to give me 1.5 inches, and that's why I expanded the cap by 1.5 inches. I'll write this in the description box below so you can follow along easily by having a formula. Now I am tracing the pattern on a new piece of paper so that I can smooth the lines out at the center seam cap and at the wire line to make it round again. Now we're going to draft the pattern for the upper cap. I am connecting the 2 points we marked earlier, and I'm marking a point a 1/4 inch above that line, and then a point a 1/4 inch away from the side seam point. And I'm going to connect these 3 points using a gentle curve. So this will be my inner cap seam for my upper cap. I'm tracing the rest of the cap. That's the underarm, the strap area, which I'm going to make 1.5 inches and straight, and then a gentle slope for the neckline, and then tracing the side seam. Now I can take this pattern and walk it along the inner cap seam of my lower cap. As you can see, it's going to fall short, so I'm going to measure by how much it is shorter and therefore how much I need to add to it. So I'm going to need to add 1 3/4 of an inch to the upper cap. To do that, I'm going to split it by cutting it down the middle, just near the strap connection point. You shouldn't cut all the way through, but it's okay if you do. Now I'm lining up the inner cap seam edge along a ruler to spread it 1 3/4 inches wide. The neckline remains the same. Now I'm going to grab a fresh piece of paper and trace the entire pattern using a ballpoint pen, and then I'm going to smooth out the lines later using a French curve ruler. So I'm going to walk my lower cap pattern to see if I need to tweak anything. Yay, the cap seams are aligned, so now I can mark a notch so that I can connect my upper cap and lower cap easily when it's time to sew. I'm going to fill that in with a red marker pen and make my notations. So I have 2 cap patterns here. One is going to be cut out of foam and the other one is going to be cut out of fabric. So my fabric cap will have seam allowance at the neckline and at the center cap seam. So the original bikini top is lined with fabric only. I'm showing you the foam cap option in case you decide to make foam caps. if you're like me and need that extra nip coverage, especially when it's cold and wet, or you just like the look of foam cups. Yeah, so my cup patterns are ready.